Light.
strong. Yeah.
You're looking for light
Alright.
yellow?
So, I'm gonna let this set, okay, I'll wait for you.
Soft,
Everybody's still mixing, I'm sorry.
soft yellow or bright yellow? What do you want?
I want a, I'm leaving this yellow here as the strong yellow. So I'm going, what I want next is a white yellow, and then the last thing I'm going to do is white for the highlight. Okay?
So this is a beginning to highlight.
This is the beginning of the highlight, but not quite. It needs a kind of a stair step up to it. So, I'm going to see this sphere right here is all yellow. So I would like this right in here to be pure yellow, don't mess with it. So I'm going to move in over here and just kind of, that is way too white, so I will yellow that up. There we go, much better. Just kind of dab it in there. Kind of like a little sphere. And then take your blending brush, and I forgot to clean mine, so I'm going to grab somebody else's. This one. And then I want to feather the edges a little bit around it. You could basically do this. Like that. There's not much. Okay, I did good. All right, now is that your blending brush? Okay, I'm going to wipe it off. And I want to do
There's one like this also?
Okay.
Lisa, no?
it doesn't need it.
No?
But yeah, if it requires it, that's real good, John. It looks pretty. All right. Now, last but not least,
My music.
we're about to do the highlight. Yay.
Clean the brush again.
Now, yeah. Well, just wipe it off. Don't clean it. Because you're still in the same family of paints.
Don't drink it. Oh, no, thank you. You sure?
Just wipe off the extra yellow that you have. And now just get pure white on your brush. And just make a little...
Thank you.
Pure white?
Pure white.
And what we just painted?
Yeah, see where I did it? I just went right in the middle, put it, and then just kind of spread the edges out a little bit. And then with my blending brush, ever so slightly, just brush it lightly and leave it. Because what you want is not a big blended effect. You want, the less you blend it, the more punch the highlight will have. And I love highlights. Just kind of mess with the edges a little bit so that it integrates into the rest of the lemon a little bit, but let it have its punch. If you blend it too much, just apply more white and keep working it. Okay, try to when you're applying highlights, remember how the surface is it round this way. It's like try to imagine petting a cat's head, you know, like that,
Moody.
and it's more
And I will check like that.
going that way. Yeah. So I'm gonna push
Too
my
much.
a little bit,
Yeah.
and then kind of
Like that?
wait. I want you to your technique on the brushing is
Yes.
just stay on the tip.
Okay.
Okay?
What
Because
is-
what you're about to do is drag. See, you dragged it. Don't want to drag. Not with a blending brush.
Yeah.
Tippy toe, and just barely.
Smooth.
Yeah, just smooth it. Just barely get the hardest to touch. Yeah. And now this.
This way?
Yeah. If you get a streak going one way, then go the other way with it. It's very pretty. Okay. All right. It's good, John. add a little more white in the center of that. And don't spread it out too much. Just soften it, and that'll give it its... Yeah. Make this little dark thing that ends right there, make it kind of curve up to follow the form of the onion, if you can. Oh, use a blending brush for that. Where is it? You know what? Let's give you another soft brush.
Yeah, this makes it real
The
straight
thing brush
like
is so
grass.
big for that small painting.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
it's like making it into grass. It leaves long lines.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I'm looking for,
I've
I
had
think
really-
this will do it right here. Now it's more the size of your lemon. Okay, and the technique on this is stay on your tippy.
And go,
Because
I'm
all
moving
you-
the brown up. Is that what you want?
Yeah, just kind of whisking the brown up. Up, that way. See, what you were doing is going out again. And we need more
I thought you
paint.
told me to go this way with it.
Well, start curving up. And how you do that is just kind of go up with it. You need more paint on there. Let me find it.
And I'll start pushing it out,
All right, and just,
just lightly.
yeah, very lightly, even lighter than that. And then this way. Use the tail end of it. And there you go. Now, other way, other way. And see this edge here? Kind of go diagonal across. See that brown edge that squares off?
This one?
All right. If the edge is, see that edge right there?
Mm-hmm.
Go a diagonal. Because if you go here, you're just making the edge stay there. And if you go here, well, that might work too.
You're not very proud, I'll give you a good
But
attitude.
just kind of do an X.
Because
In other words, till that edge
It's
is
fine
fine.
now though, right?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It's so bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Here's some stuff. All right. Let's go to the leaves.
Yes.
All right, so kind of wipe your brushes off. We're going to the leaves. And probably we might not need to do, it depends on your brushes, and the brushes you have will tell you what you can do, but I'll point you in the right direction. I'm going to get some, who needs more yellow? Anybody? You're good?
Good.
I'm the one that's out.
You want some of mine?
Nope, you got some.
I probably got more than I need. Thank you for
Okay,
doing
so I'm going to
this,
make a
Lisa.
little green. Put a little yellow down and put a little blue on it. Now what I want is kind of a dark green, so it'll be more blue than yellow, okay? And we might even, if you're real careful, put a touch your brush in your black. And if it gets too dark, just add a little of the others. But I think that'll, see how this leaf right here is really, really almost black. So we're making a dark, dark green for down there.
Okay.
All right. So it's a kind of,
Way too much.
it's almost like a rectangle. I'm gonna dot the shape I see. Is that what y'all see?
We can't see that.
Can't see that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the area you're going to put that dark stuff. And I just scrub. I usually scrub it in. However you can get it to go in smooth is fine. And I'm also going to use that same darkness at the, just kind of at the edge, almost as if you're outlining. It helps it fold back into the darkness. All right? And then I'll use my blending brush. soften all the edges. And I think I even want more black in my dark green down there. So every time it comes out after you blend it, lighter than you want, just add more pigment and keep going. I'm gonna blend that. Wherever you see dark on your leaves, do this.
It's filling in the darkness.
Yeah, wherever you see that dark green. And on that stem, since the light's coming from the top, then put the dark on the lower part of the stem. You see what I'm doing?
And the dark always go in a low part or not necessarily, depends how the light is, or always go on the lower part?
No, it depends on where the light is. And basically, I can see it, I just don't know if y'all can see it. Looking at the picture tells you what to do.
Okay.
But I didn't know if you could see it, and yes, it is darker on the bottom. You know,
Okay.
but I was only doing what I knew to be true, you know, whether or not I could see it. But if you can see it, you don't have to think. You just paint what you see.
Okay. Makes sense.
I do a lot of guessing games when I do portraits, or if I get a bad photo. Then if I can't exactly make it out, then I paint what I know to be true and go on. And usually it comes out okay.
And that takes a lot of trick when you do trees sometimes, right? Because that can be half and half.
Right. And guys, make sure when after you put your black on, is that you really do a nice blend where it goes into the brighter green. It actually becomes your middle color when you scrub it real thin.
Mm-hmm.
This is not dark enough, right?
At the bottom, it's not.
It needs to be dark.
So in that case, when you have
Yeah, make sure
shape like that, you go like this, or how do
make
you
sure
do
you
it?
go all the way to the edges.
I'm very confused because in here, for instance, I have to blend it like that in a long ways.
Okay, say again.
No, on the edges on here on the lower part, you just blend it on the long way across or whatever.
You know what?
Like this?
Yeah. Do it. I tried this is really. It's like.
You can do it in here.
I'll do it on there. I put it down and you where you can feel it.
Okay.
To where you can feel it.
Like you
boing,
make it-
boing, boing, boing.
Not get it hard, soft.
Yeah, and just kind of wiggle it right on top
To
of.
make it a smooth, natural way.
Yeah, and just.
Yeah, because the edges get more natural.
Yeah,
like
it's not like
a
you're
blender.
sweeping it, you're just vibrating it. You know, put it in one place and just, yeah.
Like that? Yes,
Keep going. There we go.
like that? And you just go like this?
Little quivers. Yeah, now do it over here. Yeah, vibrate. Uh-huh.
I got it, like in dancing.
Yeah.
Dancing mushrooms. More smooth.
And you know what? Your right half should be lighter,
Uh-huh.
so just get this.
More because I put too much on.
Hold it.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, because I will not distinguish what light and dark is.
Yes.
All right. Oop, I'm getting so hot.
Okay. And here's something I just showed her. You came down so far that I don't want to blend it. If you blend it, you'll really take it the whole, just beat it right like that a little bit. See, it almost took care of itself. So with this, and what I was teaching her right there is vibrate. or get some paint off. You don't want to paint when you're trying to blend. Okay. And then you can use your cloth to rub, if that's easy. It's whatever, everything's fair game. And then get that to kind of fade away up. Yeah. You got a wimpy brush. I'm going to give you another one. You have to experiment with different brushes that you have till they do what you want. I'm just afraid if I give you mine, it would be too big for your painting. Oh. See if this is better. Yeah. I'll probably do it better. But now you need more paint to spread. No, paint with that. This is your blender. Paint with your paintbrush and blend. Yeah, see how far, it comes up halfway up the leaf on the left-hand side. Yeah. So go up further. And make it real dark at the bottom. You can actually give it another coat down there. And then, come over there.
Are we going in a light now on the leaf?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are.
I'm waiting for John to catch up. Think everybody's there?
I don't know about
Let me
me.
check back.
Oh no! She's coming. She's coming to get me.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty good.
Yes,
All right, notice how the leaf
now, okay?
starts,
Good,
it
it's
just
good.
makes it's dark all the way to the edge there.
Oh, okay.
So, that, because what it's doing, it's emerging out of the darkness right there, and
I got the
make
wrong
it
brush.
totally dark.
I'm using the blending brush instead of.
I know,
I keep getting the wrong brush.
it's easy to do, and I've done that,
All the way off
yeah,
like that,
Yeah.
and then blend it out
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, and let me show you the vibrating method. Can I do it on you? Hold on. Put this over your hand, just so you can feel.
Okay.
It's like
I call it
boing,
squiggle.
boing, boing.
I call it the squiggle.
So just vibrate around and just vibrate and move where you want it to go, okay? On the edge, because that's what you're wanting to blend, the edge.
Oh.
Maybe you can press a little harder and then come down further. And, and keep doing that until you see it happening, and then,
Yeah, coming off.
yeah.
I guess it's okay.
Oh, that looks good from this side, okay, that's good.
What about this one? Does this look right here? Looks like
this
I got
is-
too much brown over this way or something, right here.
Actually, no, I think you're
No?
fine. I think you're fine.
I was thinking it was maybe less black in here.
Here,
There.
that's good,
Okay.
okay. John? Nice. Okay. Now, we have, you know what? Let's do the highlight. I think the green that it is can be the medium green. I'm going to clean my brushes just a little bit because we're going to a green highlight. I don't want any black in it. Okay, so now you're working mostly with yellow and white and a touch of blue.
How does this yellow compare with the other one that was lighter? Is one more yellow or more white?
Tell you what, mix yellow and blue and then add white to taste. Oh, that's good. That's good.
It's not too light.
Yeah. I test it. Sometimes I have to make a stroke before yeah, mine's way too yellow. It got too much white in it. So I'm gonna just go with,
Mine's too green.
okay.
Are we going for a light green? Is that what we're doing?
I think it's gonna be something like that,
Okay.
right here.
Is this too dark?
It might add more yellow, and I think you got it.
So a light, really light green.
All right, that's better. It looks, the upper leaf has got a lot of yellow in it, and the lower leaf is more Kelly and white.
So it's not an olive, it's a Kelly
So
green?
we're covering the rest of the leaf with that, is that what
Because
we're
I've got like an
All right,
olive
see
green.
what I've done? I've just kind of tapped in some of my yellow green, and all I'm going to do now is just, is just kind of fray the edges of it. I like the shape, I just want the edges to dissolve into the green. The edges of my yellow shape. Do y'all see what I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
Leave it where it is and just kind of get the edges of that yellow to integrate with the rest of the leaf.
You had such a magic touch.
What? What? You painting with your blender?
No! I was talking to you and I dipped it in my ring.
Put it in her wine.
Oh, boy.
We don't have any of that.
Gray shoes.
Oh my lord. That was so weird. My head is not acting very well today. Oh. Silly.